Hmm. How was my life before working with Mentor Kit? Tough one. I was going through a very tough time. My mother had passed away, about 2 years ago, September of 2020. And I've had a very tough time with that. So that, along with obviously a lot of other things, got me very depressed, very not wanting to be here on this earth. And I kept looking for that magic pill, if you will, the magic this or that. And it was kind of like I was really at my wit's end, and somehow Keta showed up. I believe it was like a Facebook Zoom thing. I don't remember. I really don't remember. I believe that she's an angel, that she just showed up. And, so she is an angel. And I had that Zoom call, and I was like, oh gosh, is this something I'm going to do and not finish, start, not finish? And I was really in a bad place because kind of like a burnout, depressed, just not wanting to be here, waking up every day. I have everything to be grateful for, and I was, and but I just didn't want to be here anymore, So I said, there was like that little voice, that inner hope, that inner, I don't know. I think we all know when we go through something like that. It's hard to explain. It's felt more than can't really be explained in words. But something about her, I said, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. And of course, she mentioned about the food and everything, and I said, I don't know about that because I don't like cooking. I don't like food shopping. So I was like, okay, how is that going to work? In other words, finding ways not to do it. But guess what? Best decision I made in my life. Best decision I've made in 2022. Every day I wake up and I'm grateful for her. She took me from, imagine like taking somebody from a darkness and bringing them into the light in a very gentle, humble, loving way. Like, you can do it. You can do it. I've been through stuff like this. You can do it. I'm not there anymore, And here I am saying, yeah, you can do it. You can come into the light, in a way that your life will change. When you start eating real food, everything changes. When you give your body the rest it needs through the fasting, it changes. But your body changes, your structure, you release weight. But that's like the iceberg, that's just like the little, cherry on top. Everything else is just amazing. So how was my life before? My life has always been good, but I was not in the best place of it. In a dark place, in the sense of a depressive state, like not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And I'm so glad that I said yes that day, that I said, okay, you know what, let me give it a try one more time, kind of like saying, this is the last resort. I'm gonna try this and nothing else. And thank God it worked. So here's the thing, when I heard there were gonna be no pills, no shake, no prepackaged food and all of that, I said, well, then what am I gonna do? Because, well, I think we know what we see every single day. And I was like, okay, now I'm curious. So what is there? Real food. People ask me, what are you doing, Christine? I'm like, I'm eating real food. I'm fasting. I'm taking good care of myself. I'm loving myself. I'm allowing myself the time for my body to heal. I'm not pushing it. I am not saying, I gotta do this, I gotta lose that weight. No. I'm allowing my body in its own time. I haven't exercised yet. I mean, on and off a little bit, walk here and there, did a couple of, things, but seriously, really nothing yet. But again, when my body is ready for that phase, my body will let me know. So I'm learning to communicate with my body and understand that my body knows what's best for me, and my body will guide me. And when the time comes that my body feels ready for whatever it may be, it will be. And I will know, it'll let me know, and I'll take the next step. But I think that the base of this is eating real food, getting really good rest, hydration, working on something that I'm really working on right now is my my off time, because I'm on all the time. So I'm learning how to do that. So, baby steps, but, easy does it. So, yeah, no pills, no prepackaged food, none of those gimmicks. No, it's real stuff, like real food, real people, real stuff, real. Anybody that wants to contact me, you can get a hold of Mentor Keta, and gladly she can give my number, my email, and we'll talk. I'm a real person, and I'm just amazed that within the last 4 months, I've released 30 pounds with Hashimoto, with an autoimmune disease, with hypothyroidism, which supposedly is like impossible. And for the last probably 5 years, or since I've been diagnosed, because I went from 105 pounds to 150 like that. I was like, what happened? What's happening with my body? It's a lot for a 5'1" frame. And everything I've tried shots, I've tried hormones, I've tried, oh God only knows what I've tried. And, pills and yucky stuff and just whatever. And seriously, none of that worked. And here Keta comes along, taught me how to cook my own food, real food. And, meditate and mindfulness and food and rest and be nice to myself. Don't, listen, know that I am worthy, that I'm beautiful, that I have a purpose. And you know what? Everything just falls into place. And it's still a lot falling into place, in its own time. But it's amazing how beautifully it works. How it's like the puzzle piece. When you start putting a puzzle together, and you start seeing the big picture, or even if you just start seeing the little pictures of the big picture, and that's pretty amazing, and it's pretty rewarding. So amazing all around. So the program has changed my relationship with my husband, in the sense that my husband had gained some weight. He is 6 foot tall, so it's easier distributed than my 5'1" frame. But he saw all the amazing changes that were happening with me, and he's on board. So I'm grateful for that, because of his health. He's looking a lot better, but he's also feeling better. Pain, myself, I had a lot of lower back pain, sciatic nerve pain. I don't have pain. I mean, here and there. I am 45 years old, so whatever that means. But I don't feel pain anymore. So my husband was complaining about some pains, and we all know with the extra weight that we're carrying around, we will have some pain with that. And he's fairly new to this. We're finishing our 4th week, I believe. I believe it's our 4th week. And it's just amazing. It's like, he's like, wow, my body feels lighter. Even like when he gets dressed, he's like, wow, I don't feel inflamed. So it's changed that we're kind of like on the same wavelength as far as the food, and like we do the warm lemon water with the real salt in the morning, and he's not drinking coffee anymore. He's drinking mushroom coffee. He's fasting. He's doing the 2 meals a day. So we're like just hanging out and doing our thing, and it's like it's the same thing. we're moving in the same direction food-wise. And, you know, the mindfulness is getting there slowly with him, and just a bunch of little things that come along, all the good things that come with that. My experience working with Keta is just peachy. It's awesome. I think she's great. I think she's an awesome human being, a Wonder Woman, Superwoman, and all of the above. She's just cool. She's fun. She is so smart and so dedicated to what she does. You can tell that she truly loves what she does. I mean, she has a business, she has a family, and yet she has time for each one of us. She's just an incredible human being, an incredible professional, and just amazing. Just really, really, really an amazing soul. She's aware of things, other things, and things that complement, whether if it's the meditation or the mindfulness, the food. And she's got all these tricks that are amazing that I'm wanting to learn more and more every day. She's just awesome. She is just, you know, cool beans. I love her. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Keta. I really appreciate everything. I really, really, really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I don't know how else to express it, but I need to express it. So thank you. So where would my health be now if I hadn't done anything about it? Well, I think I was 157.8 pounds, so 157 pounds. I believe that I would have gained some more weight. You know, I'm not saying anything major, but it would have kept going up versus going down like it has been. And I think that, I mean, maybe the depression would have cleared off some, you know, but not like I'm jumping for joy every day. I'm happy, you know, so I don't want to know where I would have been had I not taken this. I don't want to think that way. I don't want to think what could have been, in the sense of, like, you know, because I did take the turn. I did take I believed in it. I believed. And now that I've been through this for the 4 months, I know where before I said, okay, well, let's hope this works. Now I know it works. So it's just forward from now, you know, upward and forward, and only good things to come and better things to come, and really looking forward to it. I think what makes this program better than anything I've tried is that it feels like you're getting like a one-on-one, you know. Keta strives really hard to be there, you know, and to answer and to be in a way that we can understand her. You know, we may not understand how this or that works, but we understand, you know, what we're asking, what we're looking for, and she understands us. I could say that she understands me, and she gets me, and she knows what I'm looking, you know, to do, to get where to get to, you know, and just amazing. So if you're considering working with Keta, all I have to say is go for it. Don't think, don't question, just go for it. At the time on that Zoom call that we had, that she introduced the whole thing, I doubted a lot of things, but there was that inner voice, that inner being, that inner knowing that said, just do it, go for it. You know what I'm saying? And although I was scared, and I was like, you know, one more thing, and then I'm gonna be thinking about, oh shit, you know, I did this and I shouldn't have, and you know, one more thing I started and then finished. Well, guess what? It's been 4 months, and I'm doing really great. It's a lifestyle. It's not a diet. It's not a fad diet. It's not like, you know, I've been releasing steadily, like, you know, but with health, safely, you know. I don't feel weak. I don't feel hungry. I don't feel, you know, any of that. So I thought, oh my God, I'm gonna be fasting 16 hours. Oh my gosh, I'm only gonna eat 2 meals a day. Oh wow, you know, guess what? I'm never hungry. I mean, you know, I eat lunch, I eat dinner. What works for my body is I eat lunch anywhere between 12 and 1, and I eat dinner between 7 and 8. So some days it's 7 o'clock and I'm like really hungry. It depends on how my day goes, you know. So, but I'm not hungry in between. I'm not hungry like I used to eat at night, you know, and that's the worst thing I think we all can do, because you need to give your body time to heal. So, anyways, I don't feel hungry. I don't feel hungry. I don't feel weak. I'm strong. You know, it's just amazing all around. So, do it. Definitely do it. Go for it.